I am so excited to play this level. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. In the last episode, we got introduced to the new kingdom, and became king of the first Strawberry Kingdom. Or the only Strawberry Kingdom, for that matter. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on the Pineapple Kingdom. And, oh my god, is it a great level. A lot of people who've played the game before know exactly why it's a fun level. And trust me, I'm gonna love this episode. So, without further ado, with my smile on my face right now because I'm just so excited to play it, let's enter Rumble Falls! So beginning on Rumble Falls, this is actually a great place to get yourself a nice decent combo. So starting out, you want to go ahead and get yourself a little bit of a 4 combo here. It's very possible to do so, very easy. And with this flower, you can get yourself a 5 combos, so very, very good to get yourself combos here. And I'm saying combo a lot because, well, it's all that pretty much matters in this level. It's simply just getting a bunch of combos and getting lots of bananas. Now, overall, the level design in this place is very nice. I love how the waterfall looks, even though it does look a tad off. I still love it nonetheless. And just overall, the general area and just the feel of it, all of the feels for this place, it's just amazing. I mean, we're getting ourselves great combos here. I mean, look, we have ourselves a, what, 7 or 8 combo. But with this, we're inside the little bubble here. Now, for this, it's kind of soothing. I love the music. It's very nice. It just makes you want to be relaxed. It's a nice way to just feel relaxed as if nothing's going on. And everything really nice in the world. So, I usually like to talk like a little bit of a soothing tone here because, you know, it's just nice and soothing. There's nothing really bad happening. So, we're just going to keep floating up. Just getting some bananas. And there might be something up here for us. If there isn't, then oh well. We don't have anything for us. However, we seem to have reached the end of our path. So let's say we just get all crazy now because now there's no more peace. And now there's peace. In fact, there's a funny thing I can do now. Peace. Hyperness! Peace. Hyperness! Peace. Okay, enough of all that. But seriously, let's just keep gliding up here because we need to get over. And just look at the nice little spiral of combo fairies that we have. It's just a nice thing to see. And overall, this is a lot like the Monkey Fest, where we ended up having a lot of beats at the very end. And having a total of 569 to end it off is a very good number to end off with. If we can latch onto that, let's get ourselves around 600, and let's see if we can get 35, because I want to get to do really well on this level. Hey, 36! Alright, perfect. 605 beats to end it off. We're already halfway done with getting Platinum rank. But now, this is my, well, not my favorite, but one of my favorite levels in this game. Pretty much in the top 3. Welcome to the Pristine Sea, or Pristine Sea, whatever you want to call it. This place has such a nice, relaxing feel to its music. It's just so upbeat. At the same time, they made it perfect. It's just like really soothing. Let me just stay quiet so you can listen to it. Isn't it just nice? It's so peaceful. They have like that little... It sounds like a bamboo flute if I can get it right, but then again, I'm really bad at remembering stuff. But we have a new mechanic here. We can actually swim in this game. Now, clearly off the bat, you can clearly see my struggle to do good in terms of swimming. Because, yes, this game doesn't really have the best swimming controls. I mean, just water controls in general are really bad, except for a couple of games which I can think off the top of my head, but I'm not going to explain it. But these things, whenever you clap near them, you'll get yourself some bananas, which is really good to have. And going down here, we have ourselves a couple of new things. We have this and a clam that will open up and we'll get ourselves a couple beats. Now, in the water, generally, you can get yourself a very good combo. However, there's another thing. This is a current. Now, we're not going to go in the current quite yet because under here we have some bananas we can collect for ourselves. And now we can go in the current because, well, it just leads us to some places like this to get ourselves some more bananas like so. And more clams. Like you can see right here, there's 2. Let's grab the bananas over here. And right there is a squid. Now, Why is that squid so important? Well, this squid is pretty much like that one little helibird that we saw that was really fat and was pooping out bananas. Much like it, this squid also poops out bananas. Yeah, don't question it. It's a thing. Just deal with it. Alright, but as you can see, now the bananas are slowly starting to disappear, and this is why the current was made. It's just to get the bananas faster and try to catch up with him. Not that it's supposed to be a race to get him and all, but hey. So moving down here, the further we go down, we end up fighting ourselves a sunken pirate ship. And this is a really cool thing. I just love this pirate ship. It's so nice. And this whole game is nice. I mean, we can just go around and explore what other places are, like another pooping squid, basically. So let's see what we can get from that. And we're going to head back into a new current, or maybe it's just a different current. Or a whole circle, that's fine with me. So let's get ourselves some more bananas, because we do want to end up having a lot of bananas for this, just because, well, you know, we can. And we actually look up and see what lies ahead. There doesn't really seem to be much, just a little bit of an open sky. For now, anyways, foreshadowing, foreshadowing. But going down here, let's go into the pirate ship. Now, there's a new enemy here. These are basically your puffer fishes, but I don't know the name. Once again, I'll be putting all the names on screen as I've done for, like, ever, because a little bit of a fun fact here. I've been recording all these episodes just in one giant bulk. Because, well, you know, I'm just so excited to be playing this again, because you all know the story. It's been a while. But, you know the story about my computer, or not my computer, but my Wii failing. But enough of all that, here we have these jellyfish that, when blown up, you can get some bananas off of. Now, don't assume that these jellyfish are not only harmless, but you can get every type. There's another type of jellyfish that will pretty much have the opposite effect, in which you cannot destroy them, and it'll only electrocute you. But going deeper in the ocean here, we have ourselves another, like, really calm feel to it. Like calm feel. But these are new enemies. These guys, you want to basically hit, and I think I just failed the massive thing that we could have done. Oh no, we still got it, we still got it. And with these guys, once you hit them all, they will break into a combo, and you can get yourself a nice, decent chunk of beads. Or beads. What did I just say? Decent chunk of beads, not beads. Why? Where the hell did I get beads from? A lot of people kind of don't, but whatever. So, down here, oh god, no, do not want to get on that thing. That was a little bit of a mistake on my part. That was our ride out of here. We're gonna wait for him to come back, but that's our new buddy. Our new buddy is a little bit of a little whale, and he's really adorable, I will say. When he gets back here, though, we will continue our little trek, because he just... yeah, there he is. So we're just gonna ride on him and just look around. So with him here, we can just collect a bunch of stuff. However, there's a few things that we can do. And there's something coming up which you really should pay attention to, because you will get yourself a lot of beats. You want to end up going over here, and when he goes up, do not hit the pineapple. If you hit the pineapple, do not eat it then. And he is a little bit of a little buddy. That's kind of funny. Because at the very back of here, you saw that there was another gate that he could have destroyed, much like the one in the pirate ship. Enter this one, and get yourself a couple more beats for that. Do yourself a little bit of a flip there, Mr. Shamu. I'll call you Shamu from now on. I don't know the official name, but oh well. And just spam that clap sensor and get yourself a bunch of beats. We have 444 beats, and that's really good to have. And we just got in a little bit of a circle. So now is the time where you can just do what you're original to do if you do not know about secrets, which is go up here and latch onto the pineapple. Now, coming up is something where I'm going to stay quiet for. And why? This guy is my favorite boss in the entire game. In fact, the battle's going to be so epic that well, it looks epic, but in reality it's just going to be much like others. But I think I'm just going to stay quiet, because, really, I want this to be a little bit special. So, introducing... Karate Kong. You know why I'm staying quiet. The log, the karate, the epic kick flips, and all those amazing things on a log in a river with like a huge amazing atmosphere. Was that battle godly or what? I could be fanboying about it, but come on, you have to admit, that was a pretty sick battle. So let's move on to the ceremony. Now, I should also mention, that battle is very easy, and I purposely got hit because I wanted to show off all the really cool moves that he does. And just the fact that Karate Kong is wearing, like, not only a robe, and, like, the really cool, Chinese-Japanese hairstyle, and also the fact that he knows karate, it's so cool. Like, oh god, I can just talk about it for hours and just, like, have a conversation with it. But that's all beside the point. My favorite level is over, and I love this. I already like, clearly, if you didn't really think highly of this game, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, because, I mean, not only is there, like, violence and stuff, but there's also, you know, possibilities to get yourself some other things, such as getting, you know, your score up and better boss battles, like Mohawk and Turret Tusk and Scruff Rock, for examples. But, yeah, Karate Kong probably should have changed your mind just because of how epic it was. But I'm not talking about that. To try this is something else that we saw. Shamu's little buddy there, Mini Shamu's, I'm going to call him now. You could have gone on him and he could have gotten you a couple extra beats, but we don't really need those. You can try if you want to, you can experiment, have fun. But with all that, I think we're going to call it an episode. So, with all that being said, now that we finished our favorite kingdom, or my favorite kingdom, we can move on to the next episode. So next time on Let's Play Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, we're going to head into the Lemon Kingdom, and that word race is going to be something that I don't like. Why? It involves Helibirds. Spoilers. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.